Hey everybody, welcome back. Sorry for my voice, I'm still sick. This is Avalon's first ride. There is a ton cut out because it was like almost 40 minutes for the whole session. It took a very long time for her to free up her feet, but she does really good. I did notice that when I straightened her head out for the first time, she kind of raises it and pins her ears a little bit. She's kind of confused about seeing me out of both eyes. So that's perfectly fine. That's about the most that she did. I actually have a popper on me, so I did have to tap her with that a few times to get her to move because I was like kicking and kicking, smitching and smitching, and she just wasn't going, and I don't want her to get numb to my legs. After doing that a few times, you'll see towards the end here, she frees up a lot. So here I'm just trying to get her to take some steps. We were in this corner right here for, I want to say, at least 20 minutes. Like, she was just doing little half circles like this up against the fence, between the fence and the step stool. Perfectly fine, whatever she's comfortable with. You know, she's not blowing up or being naughty. I typically try to get a trot and canter and walk out of the first ride, but you can see just how slow she's going and kind of confused she is. That's perfectly normal. But some horses, when you push them, they can blow up. So I didn't really push her. I just worked on getting her to free up her feet today. I'm not going to be filming her everyday ride like I did with Kamani, and I think I did Boog too, where I filmed their 30 days, 30 rides. I'm not going to be doing that, but if you guys want to see her first trot or first canter on video, comment that below and I would definitely film that. So she got a little stuck here and there, so if I couldn't get her to go with my legs or my voice, then I would just kind of ask her for a couple steps, and then when she would get stuck, I would pick up the other rein and ask her to move around that way. If she got stuck that way, again, pick up the opposite rein. Just kind of like you would do if you're teaching them to lead on the ground, kind of zigzag them a little bit. So right here, she wasn't liking seeing me out of both eyes. That's perfectly fine. But here's where she actually started to free up a little bit. So I was going to kind of go back and forth and do that teeter-totter, and she started to free up, so I left her alone and just decided we can do that another day. The more I'm riding her, the more she'll get used to it. My reins are looser than they look. I know it's hard to tell on the video, but I think this is the loosest I've actually given a horse a rein on the first ride, and I think I only flexed her for about a minute. Normally I flex them and the reins are super tight, and it'll be for 5 or 10 minutes. Like, I'm normally really nervous. I was very nervous when I got on her. My legs were actually shaking, but I think I'm getting better. She's the 5th horse I've started. So there, she got a little stuck. I actually don't care or don't mind that she stepped slightly over the poles. It's good for her. So here, just asking her to follow her nose. There, she finally kind of turned in a little bit. So then when she finally turns that shoulder just a little bit more and actually turns and follows her nose, then I release that rein a little bit. Kind of letting her go wherever she wants, but when she gets stuck, then I kind of guide her a little bit. And like I said in the beginning, she was very unsure about seeing me out of the right eye and both eyes. So in the beginning, I did kind of a lot of turning her with the right rein so she could see me more out of it. So right here, she gets a little bit stuck. So I try my little teeter-totter. It works. And she gets a little stuck again, so I just apply a little bit more pressure, and she walks right over the poles. Anyways, this is Avalon's first ride, very uneventful, and I'm super proud of her, and I hope you guys liked it. See you in the next one.